Try to promise private living, but I shall not go downhill for paparazzi who needs babysitting for their spilling. I'm a man, ready to step up for my woman, cause I treasure what most men don't understand. So now may I say that what we share was modern day at a BB dance. So look, ma, remember back in the days when we first met on the set of Club Asia. I knew first off the bat fate comes suddenly, unexpected when you is most off guard. I told you once, promise is meant to be broken, cause I believe life is sometimes translucent. Hey yo, I guess our share feels were surreal experience. It's ironic.
But I went to set to right in my side. Look at top of class, climb different time of sunrise. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. A path what must I do? Or fail to be myself. Tears running down when I'm thinking of you. Tears me apart when I'm thinking of you. Chosen a life, a man's world, thought you understand. I just wish you a happy life.
Love and hate stays best of friends, as two is one and both two is absolute truth. Hard attitudes out of room, out of rules, while both two of us was speaking through body dialect. Pure purpose wasn't direct, but my pursuit of music did us annihilate. If I could turn back in time, I won't change nothing. I got a whole book to rap on and change something like this. Fucked up now, children abuse, syndrome and depression grew among you. So I sing a song for you, explain my excuse for my goals that I pursue. But I just want you to understand, past memories is what makes to me. We was no flock of sheep. I only wish you the best to treat, girl.
Blown by the wind to set to pride in my side. Look at top of clouds, climb different time of sunrise. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. A path what must I do? Or fail to be myself. Tears running down when I'm thinking of you. Tears me apart when I'm thinking of you. Chosen a life, a man's world, thought you understand. I just wish you a happy life.
All right. Hope you don't guys hear like the wash machine. What was that with song? This over here. This over here. Let's close that out. So we got that up. Interested to see what the hell is going on with this game. I wonder if there's like a update. What's up, X-Zero? How you doing? So I was like, you know what? Let's like look into this, dude. I didn't even like I was like, okay, what's going on?
changing around, and I met you by any chance. Was jumping in this loop called unknown.
Whoa. How you been doing though, dude? Damn. I got alright. One thing that I'm gonna say right now is like, if you was to look at this and then look at
we have no time.
oh, it's awfully
I
loud.
invite you to savor every moment of this world.
A little louder,
Wherever your destination,
a little louder than what it.
driving down this Milky Way.
All right, is it easier to hear?
Sure, I'll be there. Thousands and thousands of times. Oh, can't
Wait a minute, they're playing games. Oh shit. Resident Evil? That just reminds me of Resident Evil, like that shit. Prison. Oh yeah, I remember. See, now if they show so much to do, that means that I don't know what's gonna happen to me wanting to play anything else if it has that much to do. Because this is way... They learned... Oh. Fluid. Maximum Spider. Wow. What the hell? Me about the smack, she like, nope. Damn.
That was close.
She hot. That's all to say.
You just saw the work of an average day at CSU. Next, the contained anomaly will be...
Let me pause this for a minute, dude. They must have really been doing a... If this is... It's either one of two things. On the... When I look at this, and I look back at Tower of Fantasy, I'm like, what the hell happened? I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened. Because, like, this is, like, way better than whatever the fuck Tower of Fantasy was. I'm like, they went from 0 to 1,000. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Do they have a new team? Or did they just sit back and just kind of like been cooking, thinking, all right, we fumbled the bag in so many different ways. What can we do to fix this? Because this isn't the same studio, bro.
Sent to the Seleno compound. Right. Everything's
This
done
is
according
not
to
the
safety
same
protocol.
studio.
Standbys at ETD. So feel free to leave containment cleanups to us.
My lord.
Sorry. It's
Ooh,
containment
yeah.
breach your signature. Let's not knock it off.
Oh my goodness,
What
dude.
do you think of ETD?
Damn. You know what?
The best of the best in our city.
I think I'm literally gonna have to
take.
type this shit and like
More
run
like
this
a
shit
weirdo,
on my other
but it feels
channel,
safe.
bro. I'm not even
There's
lying.
you and the others.
Just cause
So,
this is
would
so
you like to
fresh,
work
so
with me
clean,
and the
so
others?
Of
cool.
course.
Added so much. Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt.
NTE Luno. Hell yes.
How is it compared to
Damn.
when you were at Groth Island?
Still dealing with anomalies. Same old. If you
I
ask
guess
me,
he runs his mouth a
after
lot.
all those years in Groth, I know these scumbags the moment I lay my
These
eyes on them.
characters look so colorful, dude.
But the Bureau, they don't trust me enough. They want me to follow procedures and get authorized for everything.
They're like, yo,
if
what's
we have
good?
to follow every little step, criminals
Like,
would
come
all
on.
have great-grandchildren before
Come on,
justice
little
is served.
gremlin, we
Hey,
gotta
let me
go.
finish. Justice delayed is justice denied.
And let me
the Bureau should
finish.
be more efficient when it comes to prosecution.
Damn, this dude.
In the Bureau, we have reliable espers on our side. And we also have...
Yeah, the adorable one. Reference to the ring. Oh my lord. Oof.
What's this? Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me! I'm an evil spirit! We're making
Oh
a video.
my goodness.
You want a shot? What's your greatest
Not
reward
quite an
since
evil
working
spirit.
at EPD? Investigations bring me to places where I can
Wow.
find rare Tamagotchis. I wouldn't
This
have
is
went to
not
those
the
places
same
otherwise.
studio,
I
bro.
don't think she was
I
expecting
remember them
that. I can
things.
sense it.
I remember
A super
those
rare
those
Tamaji is close.
pet game things.
How long is it gonna take? I'm gonna take a nap.
What?
Here.
He's in the TV?
Why
That's
did
crazy.
you join the Bureau?
The Hamachis, yeah, that's what they call them. The Hamachis. What the hell is that thing? That is pet. What is that? What the? Oh, that must be the ghost thing. Maybe one of one of the poltergeists. Digital ghosts. This is not the same studio, dude. Sometimes I look at this and I refuse to believe that this is produced by Hada Studios, cause like,
It's
Tower of Fantasy is so
To bring the Esper criminal
ass.
who killed your friend to justice?
Oh.
Something meaningful like that? Ah,
Like, shut up. He had that look like, oh, just shut up. I don't want to hear it.
glad I got this backed up.
Oh wow, she's cute.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested in working with us, then tune in for next time.
Wow. They are. Oh wow, I like that reference to Looney Tunes, bro. Cute.
I'm gonna be late.
Okay, I remember seeing that.
Sorry. Huh? The strongest ever.
Men is so damn adorable. There you go. Bad toss. Oh wait, I guess she nailed
How's
it.
it work? No,
Oh, she's like,
this anomaly is unbelievably strong. Don't let the tractor down.
damn.
Breaking news. An unknown anomaly has appeared in the sky.
Okay, respect to the 8-bit style, bro. Oh man, I feel like there's so much gotcha that's gonna be cooked. So much gaming that's gonna be cooked thanks to this game.
Minx Ultimate Super Duper Ultra 360 Whirlwind Slash!
He pulling some Minato nonsense. Adapter survive.
All right, people, talk to me. How do you deal with the strongest anomaly ever?
The strongest anomaly ever has no weaknesses. You just need to use Super Duper Ultra 360 Whirlwind Slash to defeat all 10 oddities at once.
He is so silly. Adapter
All
die.
this time.
I'm
You
probably
did not
just
let me
gonna
down.
die.
Well done. Mint, you represent what the Bureau strives to be. A hero.
But you know what? That does define Hada Studios' situation. They gotta adapt And I feel like they definitely did. I mean, yeah, I feel that. It seems like they've learned. They really learned from that failure. They learned from that failure of a game, because, like, Tower of Fantasy had a terrible start since the very beginning. It was almost as if they was on to something, but it just didn't stack up right. I knew something was wrong the moment I heard David Lodge's voice acting. David Lodge sounded so uninterested. He really did when he was voicing that one character at the beginning of the game. He didn't sound like he cared. Makes me wonder if they used AI or something. It sounded so bad. Because I never remember David Lodge voicing a character and sounding like he just didn't give a shit when he actually did the lines. Damn. The hell was she? So what is this? A bunch of character trailers? Seems like they're like showing a bunch of characters. Damn, she fighting dressed like that. You got class. Good stuff's later. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, it's still interesting though. It's giving you an idea of like
Stereo Express.
what's
Anything,
going down.
Anywhere, anytime. Since you know I have this, I'm curious about your sources.
Interesting.
What about this? Let's make a deal.
Gotta turn it up for my ears a little bit. Yeah,
Time stands still where no streamline reaches the mailbox. Knock knock calling faintly echoes through the night, holding back on my feelings. Keeping
she is
silent,
quite
keeping
colorful.
silent, till it reaches you, I can write it from my heart. Fragile dreams within my palms, trying
Work
hard to
in
keep
progress.
them all. Underwater sudden sting will make me pause once again, hiding under snow white lace.
Man, I'm like, wow. This is not Hava. This is like every time I'm looking at all this and I'm like, man, either they got a whole new team or they just learned from their previous mistakes. And they made a lot of mistakes. Damn.
There's no breaks of fleeces ring on the street light. It looks like
I mean, it like has a lot of style.
she said I was recording you to fade, but I'm okay just for now because you leaned up against my shoulder and said the face so warm. All of these moments get written down into my diary. Frozen days, filling up with everyone, melting all away.
Okay.
I'm afraid days, can you like
That cat is adorable. Like that cat was like the outlier.
In my pocket, safe and sound. Sharp edge gun has mounted smooth sound. Still it
Damn.
goes down to
The expert paper pusher. They're like, oh my gosh. They're showing so many characters. Look like she really want to be like a really good, like a good academic advisor or something? Like, what's going on here?
Looking up the horizon, I can see us back slowly filling up the dark.
Guess we gotta learn about who the PPD is. Oh, Rubber Ducky. Yeah, they gotta add a sprinkle a dash of Doom, even though that's not really Doom. That's insane. Covered up real well. Except for the duck. The duck, like, yeah. I know you guys wish she was me. That's what the rubber duck was saying. There's a lot going on here.
Hethero doesn't tell you how to live, it provides possibilities.
But to get the most out of Hethero, there's only one way.
Live your own truth.
I don't know what it is with female MCs. They always seem to have better dress. It's so weird. It's so weird why it's like that. I don't know why that is. Then they got first person view. I want the buggy. That's crazy. A lot of interaction there. Damn. Oh, yo, that's just cool. Tiger Knee. Ooh, wait, was that a team attack? Wait. Let me go back. Oh, maybe that wasn't a team attack. I gotta see that. I could be wrong. That might have been just... Maybe that's like multiplayer? I don't know what that was. Damn. The environment looks so good though. Oh my gosh, dude. This is gonna be, oh my goodness. Damn, that's smooth. You don't look at your phone while you driving. What kind of car is that? Okay, we got some more bots. What the hell they going in with? This is not Hada Studios, bro. I swear to goodness. This is not Hada, bro. This is crazy. They really adapted at this point. Unless they just got a whole new team. Wait, did she just strip the attack? Like, what was I? Did I just? I might have saw that wrong. Now this dude doing a summoning jutsu. Beats. I think that's that character you was talking about. Oh shit! Shining finger. Yeah, I bet you are. You're the one that brought up the beats. I'm like, damn, bro. Why they walking in
一切正常，这是异常。
20
欢迎各位来
FPS
到
though?
超自然开放都市海特洛。非常感谢各位收看本次前瞻特别节目，我是 Leo。
大家好，我是杨磊。
在这座开放世界大都市中，规则
They
从
was
未实
walking
现，
in
而大家的
20
首要任
FPS,
务
bro.
当然就是玩得开心啦。刚才的影像为我们大致展示了海特洛的风光。磊子哥，能否为我们介绍一下这一座城市呢？
海特洛是一座与意象共存、日常与非日常交织的亮丽大都市，也是各位鉴定师在一环中启程的第一站。我们希望每位玩家都能够在这座城市中找到最契合自己的生活方式。
Find their own
既
way
然
of
提到意象，那
life
么
in
意
the
象究竟
city.
是什么？
That's
意象是一切
definitely
对人类而
sounds
言超
different.
自然、非现实的存在，生物、物体、现象、地点，甚至是某种谜。在都市街头，你可能会误入一些神秘的空间，遭遇一些壮观而非自然的奇景，目击到一些诡异的怪物。不用怀疑，你遇到了异象。除此之外，
Anomalies,
你也
okay.
可能遇到一些友善的异象市民，或是享受异象制品带来的
Friendly
生活便利。
anomalies, of course.
听上去还挺刺激的。那这些意象都是从哪儿来的呢？
异象的出现早在千年之前就有记录，为了维持秩序，有许多秘密结社在一直隔绝他们。其中
What
最大最有
almost
影响
like
力的就是环的
what
前身。
what they call
直到
those
40年
creatures
前，某
the
次大规模异象灾害爆发，
S
异象才被
something
正式公之于
creatures.
众，环也走到了台前。而环的分支机构之一异象管理局就负责收容和泯除异
I
象。
forgot what
海
they
特洛是
call
正
them.
式
Yeah,
管理局
them
的总部所在。
SCPs. Yeah.
那我们怎么判断是不是
There's
出
your
现了异
feet
象？
girl.
有一个叫维特海默值的指标用于衡量异象强度。异象的维特海默值都是负数，绝对值越大越背离现实。城市里遍布维特海默塔，实时监测
I'm
区
not
域内
gonna
数
lie
值波
though,
动。
them
我好像还看到了
SCP
有些角色
creatures.
身上也有不同
I
寻常的地
usually
方。
try to avoid
他
looking
们大多
shit
都是
like
异
that
能者
up, cause that
既
shit
觉醒了
sounds
异
so
能的人类
creepy, bro.
有些与生俱来，有些后天获得。有些人的外貌和普通人一样，而有些人因为异能觉醒，身上呈现出的非人特征，与异象相反。异能者的维特海默值都是正数。
比方说我们主角异能者林，维特海默值就是正数吗？
这倒是一
Man,
个
this
特例。
man is
我们的
said
主
in
角是一个
every
没有检测到维特
universe.
海默值的异能者。异能者林将作为鉴定师加入古董店伊波恩，从此和伙伴们一起展开异象猎人的生活。诸位在鉴定师与异环的故事就在海特洛起航。
我已经迫不及待想逛逛海特洛了。磊子哥有什么必玩推荐吗？
在海特洛，每个人都能找到属于自己的生活节奏与方式。我推荐各位用自己喜欢的方式亲自游览这座城市。你可以登上上琴塔俯瞰全城，也可以去福音木下留下心愿，有许多景点值得去探索。
Interesting. Wow, that looks so nice. This looks so nice, dude. I mean, they have a very nice look to it. Damn, like this. See, every gacha game brings something different. Like when I look at Arknights, their environments look amazing, right? But when it comes to this game, it's like it has its own style of amazing. It may not look as graphically strong, but this game has such a clean look to it and so much interactivity. Like, you're interacting with the world in this game in its own special way. I could see the calmness with this game, right? It looks like you can do a lot. Just driving around or chilling, exploring the world. Damn, this shit look crazy, bro. What? Damn. And this video is not doing it no justice at all. I know it's not. Yeah, there's a vibe to this. I agree with that. I like their music. Like, their music has a mood. Damn. And this must be that first person view option that you got, right? Like, if you wanted to explore the world in first person view, you can choose to do that, which is nice. Like, definitely, like, if you want to have a different view of the world. Wow. This really is a vibe, not even gonna lie. Yeah, so hopefully they have that look, get that cleaned up, fix it, which I'm sure they've done.
当然了，海特洛这么大，便捷的代步工具是必不可少的。
啊，这个我有所了解。在车行可以买到很多炫酷的好车，购买以后就可以召唤爱车，做海特洛好市民了吧？
我们还是提倡各位遵循交规。 如果过度追求刺激，那还是有可能会受到制裁。有了车之后，还可以在改装店对车辆进行深度的改装与涂装更换。在海特洛市，无论你是追求速度，还是单纯驾驶兜风，都能根据你的想法随时调整座驾。如果想要更沉浸式的体验，也可以切换到第一人称视角，欣赏沿途美景。
Damn.
外观和手感都可以自定义。 这种感觉确实不错。
在必要的情况下，我们也可以让薄荷出示管理局证件，并紧急征用他人的车辆，甚至是一些特殊车辆。想要更有个性一点，建筑师也可以获得一些非常特别的载具进行体验。
I want the buggy. See, I want the buggy for real. I ain't gonna lie. Give me the buggy. Give me the little buggy. Oh, dang. Oh my goodness. They got a wheelchair. No way, dude. They got a freaking wheelchair, bro. What? That's crazy. Ice cream truck. Cement truck.
载具的种类丰富是件好事儿，但是有人能够一起兜风，那就更好了。
Oh, that would be sick.
在公测版本
Mario
可以邀
Kart
请角色坐在
races.
你的副驾驶， 当你握着方向盘，余光能看到副驾驶上的同伴，这种都市漫游的体验将不再孤单。
不同的同城角色会有不同的反应，各位鉴定师也可以多留意留意。
Damn. This music, though. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's always you add all those subtle things, it makes the experience that much more immersive. Wow.
不过行车需谨慎，如果肆意破坏公物、撞伤行人，是会上治安所的通缉名单啊，甚至可能面临牢狱之灾。别担心，
They
缴纳
actually
保释
went
金
as
或者
far
参与
to
劳动
throw
就可
you
以
in
提早释
prison.
放。
That's funny.
至于除此之外的方式，
这个就保留给各位鉴定师去探索了。
当然，在自驾之外，也可以选择乘坐公交车或者都市环线，通过轨道畅游整个海特洛，体会别样的风景。
那么介绍好了车子，是不是应该还有一间好房子？
鉴定师可以选购心仪的住宅，从高楼大平层到山间别墅，家中还有各种意象制品家具带来便利。你可以通过各种方式入手家具或者各类摆件来装饰你的梦中豪宅，也能够邀请角色入住，共度闲暇时光，让家里更添生气。
可以看到受邀角色穿着居家服，这个体验真不错。
不仅如此，也可以邀请角色出行，共游海特洛。当与部分角色提升到对应的机遇等级，就可以对其发出同行邀请，一起走过花田，欣赏流星划过夜空。也可以用第一人称视角，沉浸式体验与角色共度的时光。
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did. Damn. That's crazy, dog. Interact with your partners and you could just like chill out with them. That's kind of Gooner love. Gooner love. Yeah, that's funny.
我听说公测版本会在先前的测试版本基础上新增更多的内容。
是的，公测版本我们针对机遇玩法进行了全面打磨，新增了大量语音和动作细节表现。鉴定师也可以主动邀约角色前往特定地点约会。
Now I kind of like know what I'm gonna do with both my channels. I'm probably gonna wind up doing all my gotcha shit on my other channel. And then on this channel here, I just play whatever, talk about whatever, and do anything. I know the thing that I was talking about before that I wanted to do was do my podcast, right? Where I would just grab either viewers, fellow content creators that I'm mutually cool with, and just do like discussions about real shit, either video games, the games we're playing, whatever, you know. I just want a casual, chill experience. That's what I want. Cause like I'm not seriously trying to do YouTube anymore. I got too much going on in my life to be trying to do all of that. But I would do something that would be whatever I feel like and just engaging with the people that's part of my community, and especially the people that still, you know, wants to be a part of it in their own special way.
这些美好的瞬间不留作纪念，真的有点可惜了呀。
我懂，这些画面当然都是可以拍摄下来的。
So I'll probably put out a discussion video one of these days talking about the
并且我们的
podcast.
拍照系统支持多样的拍摄模式，比如自拍模式，也可以摆放角色，设定好想要入镜的姿势。
And
拍照
I'll
的时候
start
也别
doing
忘了
some
观察入镜路
one-on-one
人的反
talks
应，
with
或许
people
会给
for
你惊喜。
videos or whatnot. What? What is that? The team feature? Or is this how to set up the picture? Must be the photo mode. Okay. So you can edit your
不过
photos
拍
like
风
an
景最
Apple
合适的想
phone.
必是使用无人机进行航拍了。第一人称视角俯瞰全程，
I don't
可以
usually
将
care
海特
for
洛的
that
美景
stuff,
尽收
but
眼底。
it would be good for thumbnails. Or you can use a drone. Okay, find the girl in a hot tub and fly the drone in there. I wonder if they're gonna have like drone missions. That's kind of sick. You mean to tell me you could just mess around with a drone? Dang, these environments though. That area will remind me of that one
这
fight
些景色
between
倒是不错，但我
Gojo
还是
and
想打断一下，
Mojo
要
and
怎么才能
Jujutsu
买
no
房买车
Kaisen.
呀？
大家可以通过都市大亨系统，直观地了解到都市玩法和赚钱途径，购买心仪的豪宅、跑车和时装。在积累财富的过程中，都市大亨等级也会随之提升。除了意向猎人的本职工作，鉴定师也可以消耗都市活力，体验送货、开出租、店铺经营
It depends.
或者钓鱼、
Yeah,
乐队等
I
等玩法
didn't think
赚取
so
方式。
either.
哎，果然没有
Nobody
放
even
肆是
knows
万
what
万不
the
能的。
future of
我听说
Ananta
都市
is
前驱
because
中的玩法
Ananta was
在公测版本
looking
中也
hype to
迭
a
代了
lot
更
of
多内容。
people.
没错，
And
在
Ananta
公测版
just
本
kind
中，
of
我们
like
对其
just
中的玩法都进
dropped
行了优
off
化
the
迭代。
face of the
例
earth.
如，在海上垂钓玩法中，达成一定等级后，将解锁鉴定师的全新时装。在语言出行玩法中，除了普通乘客，还有可能接到一些熟面孔的订单。
Oh, that's cool.
那
Taxi
确实还挺有意
service.
思的。
大家期待的赛车竞速也将开放新地图，提供联机挑战。除了独自刷新排名，也
Oh,
可以
you
邀请
can
好友
race
决
other
出
people.
谁才是海特洛传奇车手。
除了这些，在女仆咖啡厅的麻将桌上，鉴定师将可以挑战系统牌手，或与好友
Oh,
联
that's
机搓麻。
kind of sick.
通
You
过
can
该
play
玩法也将解
mahjong
锁
with
更多桌
people.
布、麻将牌等外观。
Oh, get
而
out.
且粉爪大劫案，也就是潜入银行、金库搜索宝藏的玩法，
Infiltration
也将支持单人
minigame.
游玩与多人联机模式。
Okay.
新的奖励机制下，还可以获得时装和新的载具等奖励。
为了鼓励各位鉴定师成为都市大亨，我们还特别准备了一份重磅礼遇。随着都市大亨等级的提升，各位鉴定师可以免费获取 S 级角色小支。
Did they just
都
say
市大亨
free?
提
I
升过程
looked
中
away
还
and
可
looked
同乘
back.
客
I'm like,
还有
wait
可
a
能接
minute.
到一些熟面孔的订单。
哎，那确实还挺有意思的。
大家期待的赛车竞速也将开放新地图，提供联机挑战。除了独自刷新排名，也可以邀请好友决出谁才是海特洛传奇车手。
除了这些，在女仆咖啡厅的麻将桌上，
That's
鉴
cool.
定
You
师
can
将可以
play
挑战系统牌
mahjong
手，
with
或与
people.
好友
I
联
don't
机搓
know
麻。
shit about
通过该玩
mahjong,
法
but
也
hey,
将解锁更多桌
someone
布
can、
麻
teach
将
me
牌
and
等外
whip
观。
my ass in it.
而且粉爪大劫案，也就是潜入银行、金库搜索宝藏的玩法，也将支持单人游玩与多人联机
That's
模式。新的奖励机制下，还可以获得时装和新的载具等奖励。
为了鼓励各位鉴定师成为
The
都市大
only
亨，
thing
我
that
们还特
bugs
别
me
准备了一
about
份
this
重磅礼
game
遇。
is how
随着
slow
都市
they
大亨等
walk,
级的
they
提升，
run.
各位鉴定师可以免费获取 S 级角色小支。
Cheese for free?
都市大亨提升过程中
Damn.
还可以获得6个小支的星
You
象碎片，
receive 6
用于
mind
解锁小支
shards
全
for
部觉醒效
cheese.
果，以及5个 S 级弧盘思考苗。
Ooh.
这里也提醒大家记录第一个直播兑换码。我们稍作休息，马上回来。
Hold up. How you get a code? How? Wait a minute. How do you even use a code and it's not even out yet? What? Is it even possible to redeem the codes now? Like, it's not even out yet. Like, there's no way. Oh, they say to save it. Save it to redeem when it's out. Oh, I'll save my stream, bro. Give me a timestamp. All right, let's see. Better yet, I'm gonna actually type it in here. Actually, I'm gonna type it in here in all caps. I'll go as far as to say NPE Code 1. Because I can always look at Nightbot to pull it back up. Oh, wait. This game looks hella fun though.
玩法聊完了，该说说角色了。在公测版本能遇到哪些角色呢？
在刚才的影片中，各位鉴定师应该能看到许多熟悉的面孔。那我们就先从鉴定师所在的伊波恩古董店说起吧。这家店位于桥间地偏僻地段，常年赤字，古董卖不出去，只能靠
always
影响委
loses
托
money,
勉强维持周
damn.
转。在猎人帮 APP 上的评分也常年垫底。好在这里的小店员都是些热闹的家伙，和他们一起做委托不会觉得无聊。还有一家与伊波恩来往密切的快递公司斯特利速递，主营意向相关的快递派送和情报买卖。这些快递员也都不简单，必要时刻甚至可以将自己作为人手派送到现场。
那意向管理局呢？薄荷应该是在那儿吧？
没错，薄荷属于收容行动2组。收容组是管理局中工作范畴最为广泛的外勤部门，负责收容或免除一般意向，并且要看管或转移临时收容的意向。收容行动组还有更多的成员，不久后就会和大家见面。
希望薄荷今天准时出勤。
除了收容行动组，我们还会看到禁制机动队，这是管理局最受忌惮的王牌队伍，象征着绝对的管制与镇压。在序章开篇的 ETD 4队就是常驻于海托洛市的一支小队。未来我们还会遇到更多 ETD 的精英部队，比如更侧重于处理涉疫犯罪案件的 ETD 6队。
看起来他们的实力确实都非
You
常
know
强。
what? I like that ninja guy that run his
还有
mouth
不少
too
的新
much.
伙伴
That's
和新势
funny.
力，比如小智背后财力雄厚的德沃夏克家
It was
族。
like, you know what? We need to
前乐
fast
队
forward
平
to
行线
this
成员
guy.
海
He
月
run
影
his
明
mouth too much.
为意向猎人提供占卜的魔
Damn,
女之
look
家
at
等
that
等。
witch. Get
刚
on,
才
let's
看
go
到
on
海
a
月的
witch
形
hunt,
象了。
brother.
之前在共存测试的时候，优化清单里面有说海月会在公测和大家见面，能透露点他的特别之处吗？
没问题。A 级角色海月会在公测版本加入常驻棋盘。这是一个移动和战斗方式都比较特别的角色。他曾经和明一起组过乐队，之前的故事就等大家在剧情中了解。
说到移动方式比较特殊的角色，那就不得不提
Natalie Colucci.
Oh yeah, we know about her.
Whose greatness cannot be concealed by the night. The unconventional Ichidaime of the Colucci family looks forward to having you on board.
在鉴定师所属的伊波恩古董店中，有位因踢馆失败还砸坏东西，被迫留下来还债的虎妞，堪称桥间地街头一霸。她就是自称柯林斯家族王牌1代目的娜娜莉·柯林斯。娜娜莉的异能与电磁力有关，异能属性为0。她有一个厉害的变轨技能——柯林斯凹巫术，使用后造成伤害的同时会进入1代目全柄状态。在这个状态下，她能够通过电磁吸附。 在任何倾斜表面乃至天花板上自由行走。
That's actually cool.
从这个视角看海，
You know what?
挺新鲜的。
One thing that annoys me.
异能造物副手一同战斗。
One thing that annoys me about players is you already know what people are going to say about characters with specific movement abilities and say that exploration is that's exploration gating or whatever they call that, where like different ways to travel through the world is going to be locked behind a paywall. Like I could already see people trying to say some shit like that. And honestly, I get it. I get it. But one thing I will say about that, if you get some characters that can do more than just climb, that's not too much of a crime. Because I feel like this character in particular is going to be the easiest one to get. I mean, to me, if a character has a different way of performing movement, that adds more uniqueness to the character in and of itself. Because one thing about gacha games is if you're going to give someone or is going to be trying to get people to get a particular character, that particular character has to stand out, has to have some kind of way to stand out over everyone else. That is one thing I will say about that.
释放极轨终结娜娜莉终极术后，娜娜莉立刻对周围敌人造成多次范围性的零属性异能伤害，并召唤副手。
Damn, I like
副
the
手在场
effects
时
of her，
娜娜莉的
attack
攻
now.
击会对周围敌人造成小范围的牵引效果，且副手会配合娜娜莉的所有攻击发动攻势，造成零属性追加伤害。
That really looks good. Rectangle. Ooh. Very nice.
在伊波恩古董店里，还有一位深藏不露的店长寻，他看似自由散漫，实则沉浮深沉。危机时刻总能成为伊波恩众人的支柱。寻的异能属性为光，释放异能时，他能够操纵时间流速，甚至让
Now
时间完
this
全
is
停止。
fucking cool.
特别的是，他的实体
I
能
mean, the
力在
fact
都市
that
探
she
索中
can
也会生
pause
效，
time like
说不
that.
定会在意想不到的地方派上用场。
有这种能力，伊波恩居然还
That's
会亏
freaking
本。
cool.
战斗时，寻上阵会显示非闭合实际，
That's
随
freaking
时间积蓄
cool.
能量，蓄满后，寻释放极轨终结，俯视来朝，造成光属性的异
Damn,
能伤害，
Zawaldo.
同时拔出太刀，让周遭的时间趋于停止。太刀攻击会积累断时，积累满后即可触发终结时停的光属性异能伤害。
刚才提到异能属性，战斗中具体该怎么用？
每个可操控的角色都拥有独特的异能属性，普遍可分为光、灵、咒、象、魂、暗6种。把不同属性的角色编入小队，并使用援护技，就能够打出异能环合效果。战斗中，角色造成伤害时会积累该角色的环合值，攒满后，队伍中能够触发环合的角色头像会出现律动效果。这时切换对应角色入场，便会释放援护技，命中敌人就会触发环合效果。 让敌人进入特定的状态或造成伤害。有些角色，比如主角，有极顺环合能力， 释放变轨技能后立即切换就能够触发环河。
哇哦！
编队时注意异能属性的联动，会对战局有很大的影响。
掌握异能环河对于编程队伍和战斗来说都是很重要的技巧。那么实际作战还有其他机制吗？
在战斗过程中，敌人攻击前会出现红光，此时按下闪避可以触发极限闪避，之后进行普通攻击就可以触发极限反击。当敌人发动特殊招式时，并出现红圈预警，用攻击命中该敌人即可触发常规反击弹刀，并使目标进入硬直状态。我们也可以注意到，在敌人血量的下方还有一条清线值，在敌人受到攻击时，清线值也会同步削减。清空后，敌人会进入清线状态，瘫痪并受到一次清线伤害。削减清线值有很多种方法，比如极限反击就能够削减大量清线值。另外，部分敌人还拥有特定的弱点属性，弱点会以图标形式显示在敌人头顶，用对应属性的援护技可以额外削减清线值。还可通过触发异能环河中的失血效果，削减敌人一定比例的清线值，也是非常实用的手段。
made it to NTE.
听了这么多介绍，大
It
家
was
最
like
关心的还
they
是怎么
made
获
me
得
a
角色
shitty
吧。
character
在
and
共
woo, I
同测
gotta
试
go
中
to，
我们的
NTE.
斯卡布罗集市已经跟大家
Help
见
me.
过面了，可以再详细介绍一下吗？
在斯卡布罗集市中
Exactly.
分为限定棋盘与常驻
They
棋
don't
盘。
even want to
投
buff
掷对应的骰
calculator,
子
bro.
在棋盘上移动，就可以获得
Because
对
this
应格子上的奖励。
unfortunately, because
而限定棋
calculator
盘最
looks
核心
so
的特点在
cool.
于，每次获得的 S 级角色
And I
必定
mean,
是当期限定
everybody
的那一
says
位。
how there's
简单来
only
说，在
one
一环中，限
standard
定角色永
character
远
in
不
the
会完。
game that actually
每次投
has
掷
a
获得
reason to
S 级角色的基
exist.
础概率为0.99%，若连续70次未出 S 级角色，棋盘将自动升级，大幅提升概率，直到获得限定角色。若连续89次未获得 S 级角色，则第90次投掷必定获得该角色。这一保底进度将完全继承至后续的限定棋盘中。
See, that's what I'm talking
常
about.
驻棋盘的角色获取概率规则相同。在公测版本中，
Ooh,
我们将
they
开放
follow
王
the
牌一代
same
目和
rules?
独酌龙月流2个限定棋盘，可分别获得 S 级角色娜娜丽和寻。
大家需要注意的是，1.0版本上半版本王
I'm
牌一
glad
代目
about
棋
that.
盘
That's the
将为期
one
14
thing
天
that bugs me about
而1.0下半
Arknights.
版本独酌龙
I
月流
love
棋盘
Arknights.
将为
It's
期
pretty
21天。
cool, but
为
like,
庆祝公
dude,
测，我们
the
还将开
fact
放
that
公测
Pity
特别
does
集市
like
活动。
resets,
在王牌一代目限定棋盘中，
like meaning
除
like
了可获得
it
娜娜丽
goes
角色
back
外，
to
还可获得娜
120.
娜丽时装、车
I'm
辆服
like,
装、
but
滑
it's
翔翼
not
外
a
观。
deal
即
breaker
便
or
运气稍有不
anything,
济，
but
也无
you
需担
gotta
心。
watch that shit.
累积投掷达到一定次数后，也可以在集市配套的活动页面中直接兑换这些外观。
限定 S 级角色不歪，对我这个飞球太友好了。那么除了集市，还有什么方法能够提升角色呢？
那就得说说胡盘了。胡盘具有不同属性和效果，给角色搭配适合的胡盘可以提升角色属性或带来特殊效果。基础胡盘可以用3重钥匙在胡盘商店购买。伴随限定集市，我们还会开启胡盘野幕计划，让大家可以定向获取 S 级限定胡盘，每消耗10枚3重钥匙进行1次野幕，每次获得10枚胡盘。野幕获得 S 级胡盘的基础概率为3%，且设有双重保底机制，最多6次野幕必定获得 S 级胡盘，至多8次野幕必定获得当期限定 S 级胡
No,
盘。
no, don't
同
tell me
时，
that's
胡
like
盘
the
野幕的保底
equivalent
次
of
数将永
relics.
久累积，
That
并可
scares
继承
me.
至其他限定野幕计划中，不必担心浪费。当然，部分 S 级胡盘还可以通过大世界探索获得一次，完成部分意向委托就能收容意向成为胡盘。
说回集市系统，似乎在集市掷骰子还能累积其他资源。
对，在集市中
it's
踩中
the
棋盘
weapon.
特定格或重复获得角色，可获得狮尾棋子和迷迭棋子。这些棋子可在每期集市的兑换商店中兑换更多骰子、3重钥匙、方丝以及各类养成材料。商店刷新后，还能用迷迭棋子兑换20枚3重钥匙，相信也能减轻大家获取胡盘的压力。
除了获得棋子，重复获得的角色还能给我们带来哪些提升吗？
当我们重复获得角色时，可获得对应角色的星象碎片，
Okay,
用来给
so
角
it
色
is
提
the
升觉醒
match
等级，
cards.
最高可以觉醒6次。
而这个系统实际上有些特殊，那就是觉醒以后可以随时切换所需要的觉醒效果进行激活。例如，觉醒1次后，可以自由选择想要觉醒的效果，并且根据应用环境的变化随时更换。同时，我们还对觉醒页面做了视觉优化， 希望能够展现角色更不同的一面。另外，在公测版本中，地图会常驻开放养成副本，大家可获取养成材料，以提升角色等级、异能等级和胡盘等级等。特别说明一下，在刷取副本时所消耗的体力与都市闲序中所使用的火力互不相关，因此不需要在副本和都市玩法的奖励中进行取舍。当对养成有自信后，也可以体验一项高危委托和鬼外之境等富有挑战的玩法。
大家在大世界
where they activated that last dupe
在
and
完成
then
部
it's
分委
like,
托后，
oh
就能解锁其对应
dang,
的高危委托
now
BOSS。
his
有多种
strength
难度
is
可选，
weakened
在公测版本
if
中，
you
我们也
pair
新
him
增了
up
全新
with
高危委托 BOSS 斑
fire
蝶、幼巢
characters
鸟
and，shit.
期待鉴定师前往挑战。鬼外之境也是循环挑战玩法，可以充分运用角色编队技巧，发挥环合优势。
介绍了这么多，接下来稍作休息，给大家呈现本次前瞻节目的第2条兑换码，大家记得兑换哦。
Right. Let me pause. Now I want to put in NTE code 2. But I can always download the daggum stream and just like
欢迎回来
copy it.。
在此前公测定档的时候，项目组根据共存测试期间的玩家反馈，专门梳理了一份优化清单，其中涉及到游戏系统、游戏玩法、大世界体验、角色战斗与剧情等多个方面，内容还是比较多的。想问一下，目前进度如何？是否均已完成了呢？
请各位鉴定师放心，共存测试调优清单所梳理出的优化方向，目前已经悉数完成。今天我们将挑选一部分重点内容进行展示。首先是大家都比较关心的游戏性能方面。
Oh, they starting off with high FPS? I don't give a shit about it, but hey, it's there. All I need is my 60. I don't need my eyes to bleed out of my head. But maybe that's to fix optimization for phones too.
Feels like you're stagnant right now, like.
可以看到，在相同配置运行的情况下，
Jeez.
游戏整体帧率得到了提升，并且在体验更加流畅的同时，我们也对游戏内场景和角色做了进一步的细化，以保证品质。然后就是此前所提到的英伟达全景光线追踪功能，将在公测正式实装，鉴定师可在画面设置中自行选择。
Damn, I cleaned it up. Wow. They really working hard. No.
对比来看，功能开启前后确实感受不太一样。开启后，环境的氛围和表现上有种以假乱真的感觉。
是的，全景光线追踪技术不仅提高了光照、反射和阴影的保真度，还确保了室内和室外的光照精确到像素，以提升游戏整体视觉感受。
未来，我们也将与英伟达、索尼、高通、联发科等伙伴进行更多合作，为大家带来更好的视觉表现。
不仅是场景，
Okay, I wonder
这
what
一次
kind
我们
of
对角
killer
色也
this
做了许多
game's
优化，
supposed to
例
be.
如部分角
Because
色
you
建
know
模
they're。gonna do that. They were like, I guess this is supposed to be the Wu-Wah
基础
killer.
移动以及大世界交互等方面。
Did you know they're gonna start that shit again? Yeah. Respect. That's what I thought. They like, look, we're not gonna do all the.
我好像还看到，这是给角色们都配置了手机吗？
是的，并且每一位角色的手机外壳也都
What's
有
up,
契合
Wade?
自身
How
风
you
格的独
doing,
特设计
dude? How you doing? Welcome to the
大世界的
stream.
交互确实丰富了很多，这样就增添了很多的生活细
So
节。
good.
实际上，本次对大世界玩法也做了
This
很多的
game
优化。
looks good,
例如，
dude.
在公测，我们将在大世界内增加更多的可
Oh
偶
my
遇角色。
gosh.
这就是所谓的
There's
在海
gonna
特
be so
洛，
much
每一位
shit to
角色也
do.
都有自己的生活吗？哎，这不是小芝吗？
没错，
Wait,
小智也将
snowballs?
加入可邀约角色。在之后的版本，我们也
Oh
会
my
逐步开放
goodness.
更多可邀约的角色。
Goon
那就
in
请各位
time.
鉴定师拭目以待吧。
当然，除了以上内容，还有很多已经完成的优化事项，
How
就不
you
在这
been
展开
doing
细
there,
说了，
Wade?
请各位
Hope
鉴定
all's
师自
been
行过
well.
目吧。
Zonkers. So they show all the shit that they're doing. They've been working, dude. I love their music. Their music is a vibe, bro. Their music is a straight vibe.
这么看，已优化的东西还是挺多的，鉴定师们可以在公测开启后第一时间进行体验。那么聊完了优化的部分，磊子哥也和我们说说公测新增的部分呗。
没问题。首先，
Yeah, I
让我们
was
来看一段
checking it
全新
out.
披露的视频片段。
It's hella nice. Not gonna lie, and this is about Hada. That's what's wild about it. Hada Studios. I looked at this. I'm like, wait, is this the same people? Because like, Tower of Fantasy is so ass. Like, this is like peak quality, dude. Especially for their standards. Like, if you compared them to what they did previously, they really stepped it up. They really stepped it
这是
up.
全新的正片剧情吗？看来我们的鉴定师又要迎接全新的挑战了。
全新正片剧情将在
And
公
I
测
wonder
正式
if
开
they
放，
just got a
更
whole
多
new
城市暗线
team,
将
or
浮出
they
水面。
just
OK，打住
took a step
我
back
们还
and
是把
just
神
kind
秘
of
感留
like
给
said,
各位鉴定
okay,
师亲
what
自
did
体验吧。
we
接
do
下来将放
wrong?
出本次公测前瞻特别节目的
How
第三
can
组
we
兑换码，
create a
各位鉴定
better
师们记得在
experience?
有效期内进行兑换哦。
I don't know what code this was. NCE code 3. Wait, they got a music collab. Hold on. Do that again. Whoa. A music collab. I wonder what that is. All right, who they gonna be collabing with? Damn. They cooking. Oh my God, Persona? Get the fuck out of here. Persona? Gone. Yo, that's kind of... Get the fuck out of here.
Been searching all along.
Yo.
Can face it while I know.
Oh shit.
Without a sign.
It fits though. Yo, that definitely reminds me of Persona, dude.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Because I remember when P5 first came out, man, dude, I was... Let me pause for a sec. Persona 5 was, man... Well, their music's a vibe though, man. It's that's not bad for a first opener though. That's not bad for a first opener though. You got to give them that. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, I guess you get to play some Persona music while you're driving. That's it. Oh, even Phantom 5. Oh, okay, now I get it. So basically you can play Persona tracks through the radio. I wonder if they're gonna have like some P5 themed events or some shit. Cause I will say this, P5 was my shit when it first came out. Well, like, were you more so Shin Megami Tensei? Ah, the Goonin time, brother. It's Goonin time, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this track from Tower of Fantasy was a good track. Holding hands. Oh, decent. Oh my goodness. Let's see. But I did like this song. This song was hella good to me. Well, why the hell not? You might as well. You might as well, right? So it only makes sense.
所以如果我没有理解错的话，公测后我就能在一环的
They
世
must
界
got
里
a
畅听到
different
以上旋
team
律喽。
doing this.
没有错。
Because if
实
they're
际
still
上，建
doing
筑师们
Final
在这方面的
Fantasy
诉求，
shit,
我们一
this
直都
must
知
be
道。
like
我们
another
也在努力给
team
大家营造一个最
within
味的
Hada
都市氛围。
Studios.
不过我记得之前只有车载电台可以在路上听歌，为什么散步的时候也能听到了这些新曲目呢？
在公测版本将通过都市大亨的阶段性奖励解锁随身听功能，鉴定师可以在都市漫游的同时，随时打开并收听自己喜欢的音乐。
Oh, I like that. You can choose your own music, dude.
进入游戏后
That's kind of
当
nice.
然，惊喜不止于此。
Imagine
接下
like
来我们还想向
if
各位
you're
鉴定
playing a
师展
new
示一
part
则
of the
神秘预
story
告。
and then they got a bop of a track that you just want to vibe to at any time. There you go. Now, oh shit. Porsche. Merch. Merch. Damn. Damn, that shit clean. Lab with Porsche. Is that Tekken? I swear that sounded like a damn Tekken 8 track. I don't know why I was thinking that. Oh, no, it ain't. But it was playable. You know what? I would say this.
一环将携手保
And
时
that's
捷
fine.
开展多
You
项
know,
联动合
everyone
作，
has their
计
own
划将于后续
preference.
版本与各位
But
见
see,
面。
here's the thing. I
此
fell
外，
in love with the
我们将与
Persona
北美
5
连锁泡
series
芙
when
品
it
牌
first
Beard
came
Tapas
out.
合作，在
But
美
when I
国多家
finished
门
the
店推
game
出
and
角
then
色主题泡芙套餐，
Atlas was
还有
doing all
限定
that
周边赠
rehash,
送，
and that's when I
以
was
及
like,
在
okay,
Opera
y'all
GX
need to
参与
calm
平
the
台互
fuck
动，即
down.
可领取
Y'all
专属兑换码。
like
大家可以留意官
like
方社交媒
freaking
体和
Atlas
后续通告，
making
敬
me
请期
hate
待。
hate
至
Persona
此，栏目
5
已经要接
now
近尾
because
声
they
了，
keep
我不得不提出建议是
rehashing
问
they
一句：
shit
福利环节呢，
instead of
能
just
不能让我
moving
们就
on
这
to
么两手空空
P6.
进入海特洛吧？
那肯定不会。需要说的是，截止目前，一环预约里程碑已经全部达成。A 级角色哈尼亚20个捏造头子，滑翔翼涂装巡哨鼠鼠
All
等全部
rewards
里程碑奖励，
unlocked.
将在公测开启后直接通过游戏内邮箱发给各
So
位
the
鉴定
dice
师。
must be the
然
gotcha
后
shit.
常驻棋盘前5次10连抽
Standard
将享受
board.
8折优惠，而在抽取次数达到
Let's
50次
pause
后，
that.
鉴定师可
See, guaranteed is at 90. Guarantee A is at 10. Yeah, makes sense. Without an S class, triggers increase probability is 70 rolls. Okay. Typical gotcha shit.
从早雾、白藏、哈索尔、法迪亚、
Then you
达
get
布
to
里尔、九
select
元
your
这6
own
位
S
S 级角
class
色任
after
意挑选
50
1位加
rolls.
入队伍
That's。cool.
是的，再次强
For the
调，这个
standard
自选不会清空你常驻棋盘的累积抽数哦。
其次是通过新手签到可获得 A 级角色海月、S 级胡盘银河暂
And
留
then
以
she's
及12
fucking
个制式口
free.
子。而伴随着鉴定师猎人等级的提升，总计可获得10个制式头子、
Okay.
35个
Blue
捏
is
造
for
头子、
standard.
25
Red
个
is
3重
for
钥匙以及300环石。
premium. Okay, so they
这
got
里也再次
different
提醒一
pools.
下，
Okay.
通过都市大亨系统还可以获得 S
Oh,
级
a
角色小
free
支，
S
并
class
且随着大
character
亨等级
known
不断
as
提升。
Cheese. Cheese. Quite the cheese. I can't with this character. When I look at her, I think of when they made this character, they just put together all the most anime girly shit. They took it all and just mushed it all together and gave birth to this. She has everything. Oh my goodness, she has everything imaginable. Okay, I see a phone. I see the little hammer thing that she got in the other hand. A cutesy animal badge. A freaking halo. A controller. I don't know. I guess you want to call it a controller. A boret. A boret in the shape of a controller, like the directional controls. Then you got the floating, I don't know, floating cat head thing, whatever the hell that is. They just meshed all kinds of shit together. Pink hair, pink eyes. I don't know what all of that zipper thing is about, but I guess there's a lot of shit going on. She could be. She could be. She could be Way. She could be. I just find her funny, but you know what? That's why they call her cheese, man.
还将获得
She
小只
is
神木觉醒
cheese.
材料和 S 级胡盘思考
She
喵
is
5个
cheese, bro.
对了，在公测开启后1.0版本期间，娜娜丽
Oh
时装、学
yeah.
院之星、小芝时装。
Why are you doing your own kind like that? Hold up, look
同
at
钥
that.
匙以及300
Wait a
多
minute,
位
go
鉴
back.
定及12个制式头子，烤喵
Why you
5个。
doing your own
对了，
kind
在
like that? Look what she doing there. Her own kind, man. She like, look, I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna troll you. Oh man. Dang it.
公测开启
You
后
do
1.0
your
版
own
本期间，
peoples
娜
like
娜丽
that.
时装、学院之星、小芝时装、青竹11
Oh
将
shit!
开启
Wait,
限时优惠。
wait, hold up. So it's official. It's official. So this is the one gotcha game where they already starting the game off with outfits, bro. They're already starting the game off with outfits. So I'm guessing they're probably gonna have some outfits where people could spend for them, and then there's probably some that are free.
并且娜娜丽学院之星的部分特效和默认时装是有所不同的。看了这么多福利，脑子有点转不过来了。而且你懂的，让我一直干的那不叫福利，那是我的劳动成果。
That's sick.
我懂你意思，但别急。
They went all
我们先
out.
送上项目组公测特别福利1600环石以及10个捏造骰子，公测直接发邮件。
Dang, straight to your
能获得多少
mailbox.
抽呢？我感觉我需要一个意图流。
公测后，在游玩过程中可以轻松获得120多抽，如果再算上
Kick off version 1. Okay, 120 easy pulls. And then unlock a total of 470 plus pulls just by playing. Damn, okay. A lot of pulls there, man. That's nice.
劳动所得折算下来，整个
That's hella
1.0版本
nice.
总计会有470多抽。
那这470抽是什么成分啊？
我们准备了详细的资源清单，大家就可以不用自己算了。稍后我们也会在一
You have to do the math yourself. Get to work. All right, let's pause this just to see. Hello there, Mint. You adorable character, you. So let's see. So 25. So freebies at launch. We got 20 of the fabricated, so for the standard. 12 for the premium. For the preview program, you get another 10. Then you have the 160, which is the currency that can be converted into dice. A lot of animal hybrids, I know, right? It seems like furries is the new thing now. 300, okay. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. Not too bad. Not bad at all. To be honest, gameplay rewards, okay. Oh,
话
for
虽
the
如此，但是
anglers
啊，你
and
看
shit.
我道具都准备好了，毕竟公测嘛，我们多给大家发点福利。我投到几点就给鉴定师们送多少100环石，怎么样？
你投投看。
那就这个了，我投完了。
行吧。
OK， 那么恭喜各位鉴定师们获得600环石，游戏开测后将发送到各位的邮箱中。而公测预下载也将在近期正式开始，各位鉴定师可以提前下载，方便公测开启后的第一时间游历海特洛。同时，官方福利活动即将结束，还未参加的鉴定师们请抓紧机会参与，欢迎大家邀请自己的好友一同助力。那么今天的前瞻特别节目也差不多到该说再见的时候了，非常感谢各位鉴定师们抽出宝贵的时间进行观看。哦，对了，插播一条小贴士。各位鉴定师的 UID 都将随机产生，所以公测当天不用太着急。
而公测也仅仅只是开始，后续我们依旧会持续努力，给大家创造更多的惊喜，让一环这个大世界更加鲜活。
各位鉴定师们，4月23日我们海特洛市见喽！
Damn, the 29th. So that means we're gonna be waiting for like probably about 2 weeks or so. It looks like bro said the gameplay improved even more so. And that every once in a while I watch the Gotcha Gamers videos, so if he says that, that's a big deal. That it's bigger and better after playing it again. 10 days. So that's a little over a week. Yeah, it's a little over a week. A little over a week, yeah. That's freaking amazing, dog. Let's see what he has to say.
So NTE is finally going to be released on April 29th, and a few hours ago, as I'm recording this video, they've also live streamed their upcoming 1.0 version news. Now, as someone who has been playing NTE ever since the first closed beta test, I have some thoughts about it. And in this video, I want to cover most of the new stuff that's coming with 1.0 when compared to the previous CBT. So if you're looking for a more of a general overview of the game, you can check out my previous videos. But in this one, let's dive into the latest changes. Just full disclosure though, this is a sponsored video, so big thanks to NTE for the support.
Oh, he's just talking about the shit I
well,
just
as
watched.
A third day
I thought he had some extra insight on it. I guess not. What are they talking about? How to exploit? They well consider damn thumbnails. They definitely NTE. They really getting into the, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there, but that's interesting. People already speculating that launches is going to get effed up by anniversaries. That anniversaries has nothing to do with the success of a game. Unless they're bringing that up because of the collab with that Wuwa is doing with Cyberpunk. But I don't think people have to worry about that shit like that. Like at the end of the day, everyone has a particular preference. And everyone already has an idea in the back of their mind as to what they really want to do. I know for me, I'm really interested in NTE. There's a lot there. A lot of different stuff. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it because, to be honest, like, as much as I want to screw around with Wuwa, I'm not in a hurry to do that. But I do want to finish. I do want to play that story for IMF. I do want to finish. I do want to play that story at least, but like I'm not. And then I heard the rewards for that anniversary was going to be total ass. I saw a video about it. Where once again, Kuro Games anniversary, they're doing the damn cube thing again. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That cube anniversary was boring as shit. I thought it was cool at first, but then after playing it for a while, I'm like, I wasn't necessarily feeling it too much. Like, it was cool at first, but yeah, I wasn't feeling it after a while. It got just real repetitive. Now, if they did something like that one time where they had like the whole story event where all the the special event where the characters was actually interacting with one another, that's great. But all that other shit, nah, not really. You know, not really. Like, not a fan. Let me see what's going down with. I don't even think I downloaded the damn thing. Because I realized how much time. Oh my god, I did not update the game. I'm fucked. Oh. I'm gonna see if it is. Because I wanted to see what popped up for Arknights. Because what I'll probably wind up doing tomorrow. I'll probably do a bit of Arknights infield and there's like so much shit going on. There's Arknights infield. Their update came out. Then there's the HSR update that came out. Then on top of that, I'm interested in seeing I'm interested in seeing the HSR collab and seeing how that goes. Like, I'm interested in seeing that. Why is decent. I mean, I found the thing that really got my attention with Wuwa was the gameplay. Like, really, the gameplay is the thing that got me interested, because the gameplay was very. It like when I saw it, basically the gameplay to me was like a better Genshin, really. It was like the action was more fast paced. They had a parry system, the intro outro skill. I found all that to be pretty cool. And I really, when I have my characters built up and I want to run in and play the game, I found it pretty cool, you know. I found it awesome. Give me a sec. Cause I gotta make sure my pizza's. That was my thing. The story, I don't know how to feel about their story. I mean, I found Wuwa's story interesting, but at the same time, I found it interesting. I did like the Renacita. Oh, I enjoyed the story. I like it. I like its story. It doesn't take. I'm a very casual anime watcher. Ooh, 30 claims. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta be smart about this, man. That's free shit. So they wasn't playing. They gave you that free monthly pass, brother. Holy fuck. Give it to me. Give it to me. And then, you know, like, this is like, people be a fool not to take advantage of this. Like, look at, you know, this little supply thing. And if you've been saving these, like, basically, every time you level up, you get you keep getting free weapon cases, dude. And then you earn your shit back. So, I mean, it's smart to fuck with it. Yeah, that's true. You do want to have a story that's compelling enough to intrigue you. So, I mean, like, I'm gonna unlock that. Give it to me. You know, let me give it to me. You know, that's free shit. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Whoa, dude. The interface looks better. Hold on, let's see controller. Let's see controller. And then you can configure shit. You can configure shit. It does look better. It definitely looks better. Yeah, it definitely looks better. Because I see that's letting you know right off the bat already. Go in. Definitely looks better. Man, I gotta fuck with this shit though. Yo, look at all the free shit. Look at all the free shit. Give it to me. Give it to me. Like, it's all free. like I've done it. You know, there's our lovely vegetable dragon. You know, it's her. But people were pissed off about her redesign. They was pissed off about her redesign when she transforms. It does seem odd to me, I'm not gonna lie, because like I really liked how she looked when she first appeared better, but I mean, it's just a small blemish. Not gonna lie. I'll probably have to look into it again and see what's going on with that and see if I have an issue with that design or not. It didn't bother me all that much, but I mean, it did happen. It did happen. Now, I gotta play it smart here, because I don't want to waste my pulls, because I want to build up all my pulls and save as many pulls as possible so I could get the 60,000 of barrels. I don't like, I want to focus on getting the free 10 so that I don't have to waste any barrels on a 10 pool to see if I actually win the 50-50. If I win the 50-50, I'm goated. You know, like if I win it, I'm goated. If I lose, that is okay, because then that means I can easily get Mifu. I would assume I should easily get Mifu. So, you know, with Arknights, you gotta play the game in a way where you don't fuck yourself over, especially early game, since like every character is viable right now. There's really no power creep. The only power creep that happened so far is the fact that they nerfed the look of our vegetable dragon lady. That's about it. Let me go over here. Whoa, look at all this good shit. 900 compensation. Another 900. Beautiful. Oh my, another 200. Love it. Love it. Let's take a look here. Look at that. Yeah, I'm in a good spot. I'm not gonna do anything careless here. Like you gotta play it smart with these things. Especially if you're gonna be free to play them. Let me go to the store. Oh, you damn right I'm getting these. Just give me all 5. You know, that's all that needs to be said. Now I'll get all that back in spades. All right. So to answer your question, so after NTE drops, what games stay and what would go for you? What in terms of gacha? I guess you would in terms of gacha. If I was to say in terms of gacha, I just know NTE would take up far more of my time. I would say NTE like would take up far more of my time because, you know, you want to embrace the honeymoon phase to see what you really like about the game, right? It looks really fun. I would probably say NTE was obviously that's gonna take up more of my time. Arknights Enfield would still be a thing because of the fact that I like the production quality of their story. And you know, like with this game, once you get used to the overall gameplay itself, you can take your time and enjoy it. Especially if you got everything that you want. and you don't feel the need to kind of like push yourself to get absolutely everything. HSR, I'm playing very casually. So it's not like I would completely drop it. As a matter of fact, when HSR's anniversary comes up, I definitely want to do some stuff with the game because I want to take advantage of the anniversary rewards. Because I'm still torn on what character I want to pull for in HSR. I mean, I know part of me really wants to get the new Silver Wolf this coming out. But then there's another part of me where I'm like, well, what good would that be for me since I stopped playing the game consistently for almost an entire year? And I don't really have any characters that would work well with the new Silver Wolf. So it's like, I probably want to wait until that other character comes out, but there's another problem with that. Rin from the anime from the name of that. What's the name of that? From the Fate series is going to be playable. And I'm like, oh shit. They really fucking with my head right now. I don't even know what I want to do. So it's like a lot of question marks in the air right now in terms of what direction I want to take with HSR. So I'm looking at, I would say every once in a while, I would be fudging around with Chaos Zero Nightmare. And then I still casually play around with Star Savior. So it's like, I don't know. I'm in a really weird spot right. Like, all I know is there'll be some games that would be played more than others right now. You know. That's all I know right now. But the main three that I would focus more on, NTE being top of the line. Then I'm looking at Arknights, Enfield, and then HSR. Everything else I would probably play still, but probably not as heavy. You know, unless they got some kind of big anniversary coming out, and I want to make sure not to miss out on that. Because I know Chaos Zero Nightmare has a big collab coming up. So I still kind of want to fuck with Chaos Zero Nightmare, especially when I heard that they're thinking about adding a multiplayer mode, the Chaos Zero Nightmare, in the future. So that's pretty damn cool, because that means it's definitely gonna be a gameplay element similar to I'm assuming similar to Slay the Spire. So if they do that shit would be poggers. Yeah, I am into the I fell into the damn gacha rabbit hole. I'm not even going to lie. I really am in the gacha rabbit hole. And it's hard to get out. But if there was any games that I wanted to continue playing, I want to continue playing Resident Evil, the Resident Evil series, like that Resident Evil, the newest Resident Evil Requiem. I'm just trying to put together a video first. Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. Sometimes what I gotta do I feel like I'm probably just gonna focus mainly on playing NTE. And I will play Arknights mainly for the story and maybe like building up teams. So it's not like I'll be playing it from hours on end, because you could finish those stories in about 1 or 2 streams depending on how much time you have. You know. But I'm trying to come up with a new idea. Because I know I mentioned how I want to do a podcast. But before I do this casual podcast, I need to put some stuff together because I want to use Discord for it. Because I feel like the content that I would like to do on this channel, my current channel right now, I would want to do something more community based. You know what I mean? Something less about me and more about the people around me, so to speak. Of course, you know, I'll have topics that I want to talk about, but if there's ever anyone that's within my community that would like to be in my podcast and give a topic or something, and we just talk about it, we'll just talk about it. You know? Because I want to find a different angle for this channel. Besides just gaming or whatever. And I can do this, streams as well. That's, like I always do video game streams anyway, but it seems like I enjoy talking to people from time to time about different topics. So there's a lot in the air right now. A lot of shit in the air right now. But I'm excited for a lot of the shit that's happening. I know there's a lot of good going on in my life. It's been, like you've seen Discord, how I mentioned how I recently have received news that I earned tenure. For my career as being a teacher, I earned tenure, so that's a super huge accomplishment for myself. So I still want to find a day to truly celebrate that. So maybe later down the road I will. But for right now, it's more so me getting my mind right, doing the things that I need to do, and maybe just find a way to do content that's less taxing and more inviting. That's one of the things that I always was that type of person where I wanted to make content that would involve people. And there, I haven't done much of that, mainly because I'm trying to make content creation second or third in my life, because social media, I love it, but at the same time, social media can literally rob you of your own life if you let it. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to live my life, because if I don't live my life, then who's gonna, I can't bail myself out of anything. Yeah, and it is. That's the unfortunate thing about life. It's hard to find time, especially when you reach a particular age. I feel like the moment somebody hits 30 and they're not already popping off with social media content, and they have a actual career, I mean, like, it's always important to focus more on the career than social media. I would say the only reason why someone would reasonably want to pursue their social media journey, like, to the highest level, would be younger people that have the time to do that, or you can have older people that just has such a strong following that they don't have to worry about being late or making a video every day or or researching and taking advantage of what they know about the new algorithm. There's like so much you can read into that. How long have I been streaming for? Like, number of years? Yes. Let me think. I don't know. Probably that's hard to answer that question, because I've been streaming way before gacha stuff. Well, I don't have an answer to that. That's the funny thing. Now, here's my answer. I started streaming probably about freaking 12 years ago. Maybe even more than that. I know I started streaming maybe about 12 years ago. Somewhere around that. Pretty much, I used to stream daily. I mean, like 5 to 7 times a week. Like, I used to stream once every day or almost every day. Now it has dropped down to maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Unless I just got absolutely nothing to do and I'm bored and I want to just get some content out there or just keep up with the community. So how long do you think I could? Knowing me, I would probably do it as much as as long as I'm breathing. What's up, Pink? What's going on? Like, to be honest, when it comes to streaming, once you start doing it and you enjoy it that much, it's hard to stop, even if you know that you can't really keep up with it like you used to. So, I mean, to answer that question, I would just give the answer, well, I'll just stream whenever I'm able to. That's the best answer I could give. Goon Squad. So that's basically what I would do. Like, that's the most realistic answer I can give. Yeah, I just finished watching it. Like, it's hella good, honestly. Yeah, because of family life and the job. Not only that, health. Like, huh? Well, that's your opinion. This guy said old. Well, okay, well, that's your opinion. But maybe my personality or the way I speak probably dictates that as well. I mean, it probably does. I'm definitely not young. I'm not even gonna... Well, wait a minute. No. I'm not even gonna say that. Like, I don't feel like I'm old. I really don't. Like, when I hit my 50s, then yeah, I'm definitely I'm gonna call myself old, but not until I hit 50. But shit, to be honest, but in 7 years from now, I will be considered old. Because I'm 43. Yeah, health-wise, I feel like I'm 20. But I'm like, yeah. Way out there calling me old. But health-wise, I would say I'm a 20. But I'm 43, dog. I'm not even ashamed of my age. I'm not even ashamed of my age, though. I'd rather be unk and not boring. I would say that. If I have to be unk, but I'll have unk status, but as long as I'm not boring to people around me, then I'm fine with it. Whatever. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Gwen. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, like some people say that. Quite a few people thought I was at least in my late 20s. Like, cause I remember when I revealed my age one time, and they was like, "Dang, I thought you was like in your 20s." I'm like, "No, I'm not in my 20s." Like 20s is a stretch. Damn. You know this guy for a long time. Oh my god. But but one thing I would say, but like you said, why? But I'm gonna be honest with you, Way. That doesn't apply to everybody. Like age, you should be wiser as you get older, but I swear to goodness, there are some people in my life that's older than me and it's not wise at all. Not lying to you. Because people are fucking crazy out there, man. You say fossil research, damn it. Damn it all. And see, another thing about me, I'm putting this out there, is I had my first surgery last year. I had to get rid of my gallbladder. And I basically changed my eating habits and my health and stuff because I want that to be the last time anyone ever cuts me open for anything. I don't want to go through that shit again. I mean, it wasn't a terrible surgery or anything. It was a very minimal risk surgery, so it wasn't even that bad. Because all the people seem to lose what they are when they get older. It seems that way. It does seems like that. It's a scary time. I don't want them to do that shit. Yeah, you're damn right it is. It is. Like, look, the older you get, you don't want people cutting you open. Because, like, there's also this thing of the older you get, you may not be able to even physically be able to withstand surgeries. You know what I mean? You don't want that. You know. Yeah, when you wake up and you feel the pain and Like, dude. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because you're an athlete anyway. So I mean, you're good. Me, I'm not an athlete. I literally have to try to live like an athlete just so that I can, you know, improve my own health and make sure I'm in a good spot. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's scary. Like, it's hella scary. You know what dude said? He said the thing that no one would like to hear. The thing that you hear on TV all the time. Like, the moment before they put you under, it'll all be over soon. I said, what? And then out. That sleeping, that damn anesthesia that they put you under knocks your ass out in 3 seconds. I kid you not. I didn't know that shit was that damn strong. You are out instantly the moment that they give you the damn drugs, bro. They knock your ass out. I was out. I'm like, I looked at that dude when I looked at the surgeon when I recovered. I said, you did not have to say that, bro. It'll all be over soon. I'm like, no. That shit was funny. That had me dying. Yeah, it was some good sleep. It was definitely some good sleep. It was some damn good sleep. And they told me I was like, when the surgery was over, I was asleep for like 2 hours after the damn surgery. That shit was strong. Yeah, you won't feel a thing. Ugh. Oh boy, man. Oh, that shit was hilarious. Oh man. I know, right? You be all discombobulated when you wake up, like, okay, where am I right now? But it was like, it was a bad comedy scene. It was very bad. Ooh, boy, as long as I didn't wake up looking like Retsu from Baki the Grappler, bro, I'm good. Shit. That was crazy. But yeah. Your health is important, man. I'm not even like, after that surgery, that just woke me up and was like, you know, that just proves that your health is, once that's gone, you know, you feel that. You know, once that's gone, you feel that. So it's like, you want to do the best you can to maintain your health. Like, it's no joke. Especially if you still are able to walk under your own walk using your own 2 feet. You want to do your best to hang on to that. You know. So it's like, and I've been doing hella workouts now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna wind up getting me a weight vest this week. Like, I'm gonna order me a weight vest tomorrow. So when I decide to do like my walks after doing my weightlifting, I could still get more of an intense walk for cooldown. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I usually try to do that now. If I eat good or you know or decide to eat crazy, I usually eat in moderation. Cuz usually what I do Monday through Friday, especially like during the early hours, I would mainly drink my mushroom coffee and like an avocado, right? And go about my day. And when I get home about 5 o'clock or whatever, you know, I'll eat something then. That's how I usually do things. Now, anyway. Because I like avocados. As a matter of fact, I got some left over still that I'm going to use for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, you got a good metabolism. You say you eat like a starving dog. Yeah. Like, but that's how I normally eat now. You know, I can't wait until summer so I could really start working out hard like I did last year. Because last year I was like, since I had all of that time to put in all of that work, I was really getting it in. Because I remember how lifting, I think it was like lifting, I think like lifting 30 pounds was hard for me. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like, well, not 30, but maybe like 40 pounds was hard for me to lift. Now I'm able to push myself to lift like 100 pounds. I would say 100 pounds is my limit right now. In terms of like using weight machines, 100 pounds is my limit. I never checked with bench presses. I need to learn how to use the bench press, you know, their little bench press equipment at the gym that I go to so I can get in the bench pressing and try to learn how to do that. I'm not doing deadlifts though. I ain't doing that, but I would definitely do bench pressing on top of the weight machines. You know. Oof. Hey. So there's still a lot going on, and there's still a lot that'll be going on in terms of. So I would say this. Do waifu lifts? I do waifu lifts. I don't even know what that is. I do waifu lifts. What do you mean, do waifu lifts? What, you mean me do waifu lifts? I don't even know what that is. What the hell is waifu lifts? Let me look this up. Unless that's... What do you mean? I thought this was some kind of... Oh, pick them up. Good motivation. I remember when I lifted up a girl and I got too crazy with it and banged her head against something. I said, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. But there was one thing. Dude, I'm single right now though, but I'm working on that. We'll see. Training even failed. Yeah, but I'm working on that though. I'm definitely working on that. Training event failed. Damn. But for real though, I better get shut up and get to bed. I just realized it's damn near like 12 o'clock almost. And I have to be ready for work in the morning. The funny story is I had zero intentions of streaming today, but then when I saw that, no, look, here's my thing. I don't have a family, no, like not yet anyway. Here, like I'm not in a hurry to do all of that. Like, here's my logic, and I'll tell y'all why. Every other person put themselves in a shitty situation. Like, so many people that I see, they're either careless or they put themselves in a shitty situation. For me, it was more so like, every time I got into a date or something, it was like either awkward or something like turned me off about the other person. So it's like, and then on top of that, before I want to make sure I got my priorities straight before I get into anything serious. But I'm not gonna, you say I got 13, ooh, I would not want 13 kids. Like, it is, there's no responsibility. The only thing you had to do is worry about yourself. But, however, everyone could say that, but never say never. Being single is great, though. I mean, you don't have to worry about yielding to the demands of another just to appease them. But at the same time, it's like, never say never. For me, damn. See, well, yeah, that's, damn, yeah, I feel you on that. So sometimes it's just better to take your time. And then you wind up finding somebody that you can truly vibe with. Because recently, usually I the whole idea about dating within the workplace, I find that to be a no-no. I find that to be a no-no, dating someone at the workplace. Because that can get kind of messy. But me, it don't bother me that much. Especially if I feel like it's worth risking. Because I know there's somebody that I'm into. We talk a lot. And engage in conversations. She laughs at my jokes all the time. She's easy to talk to. And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I think she may be the person that I'm talking about, may be the one that I want to try to start something with later down the road if it works out. So I definitely have plans on trying to see if I can squeeze a date in or something later down the road. Yeah, because basically you gotta get to know the person. So Like it, you know, like it was funny. I was talking about my tenure with her, and I was just saying how I would pop by over there, like stop over there when the year is almost over or something, and we could celebrate or some shit. And she was like, "Yeah, just hit me up once it gets later, like later in the year." Especially since we would have more time to actually link up and shit. So definitely gonna pursue that and see how that goes. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, and I agree with that, Pink. I mean, like, being single is great, but there's nothing like, I feel as though getting involved with another person would be a very unique experience, because there would be that special somebody that you can talk to, right? Somebody other than the typical people that you talk to. Somebody that would anticipate your arrival, and they're there for you, you're there for them. Embracing each other's company in a different level, at a different level. So I mean, I would say that's the thing that I would look forward to the most. Whenever that opportunity arises, where I would meet that somebody that would be an interesting match. Yeah. And that's the thing. Lack of expression, lack of communication, and and it is tough. And I'm not even gonna lie. Later down the road, it's like me when it comes to me in relationships or dealing with other people, it doesn't faze me to go in and out of a relationship. Cause I thought I was gonna be hella pissed off, but like honestly, I was like, the last few interactions that I had with women and the shit that happened with them, it kind of like rolled off my back. Like I don't get tormented or whatever. Cause I remember one chick was really trying to lay it on thick in terms of like us being a thing around other people, but when it came to me like making a move or telling her let's go out, and then she's always like acting like she can't make it and all that crap. So what is this? Like I'm just some kind of side piece? I didn't even lose any sleep over it and just kept moving because I wasn't going to waste my time putting up with that. You either want to have a relationship with me or you don't. And the stuff that you're pulling right now tells me that you don't. Just that simple. Let's see. Probably get married eventually. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Don't miss the crazy. Yeah. Now that I think about it, that one chick was crazy. I remember one time she flirted with me hard, but my mind didn't understand how to process that. Cause I'm like, but we're in the workplace, and this one chick was talking about, was trying to dare me to kiss her at work. I'm like, huh? Like what? Like what's going on? Like now, if if that happened to me, if it was the me now, and she brought that up, I probably would have went for it. But like back then, I was far more timid when it came to stuff like that. And then I didn't want to jeopardize anything that I was doing. Yeah, see, and that's another thing. It's probably a good thing I didn't, because that could have been a trap, especially at the workplace. You know, so yeah, I have to be careful about that. You know? And they could use that shit against you. Cause see, one thing that I like about the girl that I'm trying to get, you know, talk to now is how she went about it when I was talking about hanging out. And I definitely felt the same way, where she was like, how about like when the year is up and summer comes up and then we talk? You know, and you know, like we can talk about it more. Then I was like, bet. Because that was actually a good point. Because that's what that was my intention as well. So it'd be interesting to see how that shit go. Hell yeah, same wavelength. Because I felt like that was a trap. Why would you say that? At the workplace? What, for somebody to walk in? I don't know. Like, what's up, AI? How you doing? Like, sometimes people are tricky like that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't, you know, like. And then I remember, a few months ago, I wasn't even trying to date her either. Like, the same person that I said that was trying to treat me like a boy toy, taking pictures of me behind my back and shit, and like sending them to people, trying to make it look like we're an idol. I remember I just wanted to talk because we haven't talked in a while, and she ghosted me. I was like, okay. I wasn't even trying to do all that. I was just wanting to talk. That was it, because it's been a minute, because she's a chill person, but I mean, like, she was kind of shifty, so I was like, well, that doesn't mean we could just, we could just be friends and talk. Just to check up on how people are doing, because that's all I was doing. Bubble wrap? Was she unable to go outside? I don't know. You want to know something funny? She always has an excuse. That's the thing. There's always some kind of excuse. I mean, if you just don't want to go, just say so. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to keep making excuses. That's it. But some people don't want to be blunt. I don't know. To me, I'd rather deal with somebody blunt than somebody always not say how they feel. Because I'm the type where I don't waste time with mind games. Exactly. I don't have time for mind games. It's like, it's either you're in or you're not. Do you yes or no? That's it. Exactly. Exactly. Beating around the bush is a waste. I remember a long time ago, I'll tell you this story, where when I thought I had because of that stunt she pulled back at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I thought that she was into me like that. And, I did some sneaky shit, like getting like Valentine's Day shit and dropping it off at her door without her knowing, right? And then she hit me up thinking it was me and it was true. Now, and she thought it was the coolest thing, but then it was like the following year when she was ghosting me and shit, after all that shit went down, I get a text from her asking about someone dropping something off at her door, and she thought it was me, and she asked in the text, and I was like, no, I didn't drop off anything, and she texts, like, why did you, like, what? I'm like, I'm like, wait, what just happened? I said, what just happened? I don't know what's going on here. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't even know, dude. That shit was funny. Like, I wasn't even mad. I was sitting there like, you just made a fool of yourself. That's what my mind told me. She just made a fool of herself with that one. You know what I mean? Like, you just messed up right there. I was like, so like, when people beat around the bush like that, it's crazy. Well, it could be. Maybe like a podcast on a relationships or some shit. Like if somebody wanted to join in and talk about it. So, the premise of this podcast is basically if there's a viewer or a mutual buddy of mine that just want to be part of the podcast for the day, and I would just make it a live podcast via YouTube, and then we have the discussion over freaking through Discord, and it'll be recorded in that fashion, and just talk about shit, right? Yeah. Oh no. Well, I get it. My thing is, I want to do something different. Here's my logic, Pink. I want to do something that's more so nothing serious, but maybe like a podcast in such a way where it's dedicated to the my community itself, like, or the community that I built, or the people that I've met over the years. And if anybody wanted to, if I was to invite a specific person to the podcast, we'll pick a topic and just go in live via YouTube and, shoot the shit. Just casual conversation. Nothing algorithm boosting, nothing regarding politics. It would just be a relatable topic, right? And we just casual talk, nothing crazy, right? Nothing business oriented. Just a little something to give back to people that actually still that still hangs around here. Like, kind of like they give them the spotlight, right? Because honestly, right now, it's not about me anymore. Yeah, it's not about me anymore. Like, I'm fucking 43 years old. Like, in my honest opinion, if I'm like at a certain age range and I didn't blow up on social media already, I'm past my prime, and I'm fine with that. I've done this thing long enough I did build a positive community back when my streams were actually doing really well. I've built, you know, I met some pretty cool people through the gacha space when I was streaming gacha content day in and day out. And now I'm just like, I'm fine with how things are. And I'd rather give back to people. You know, yeah, you know, here's the thing. I wish that was the case too. But unfortunately, that's how things are with life. Shit happens. You either have people that moved on, people got older, they're doing their own thing. And not only that, the choices that I made didn't make that any better either. Because if you think about it, Pink, I messed up. You know, like, I'm the one that decided to move from YouTube to Twitch, right? I went from YouTube to Twitch. And unfortunately, when it comes to platforms, people see platforms. Not everyone, but some people prefer one platform over the other. So, you know, some people may take it the wrong way and they think that you're just abandoning them and you move over. And, you know, and if you come back, well, they're already like, he left, you know, and not everyone is like that. I'm not going to say every other person is like that, but the unfortunate reality is platform preference does kind of play a part. Because, I mean, I've even remembered there was a time where content creators that was within the space felt like I turned my back on them, when that wasn't even the case. And it's unfortunate that things turned out the way it did, but it is what it is. It's whatever. And, you know, a lot of bullshit happened along the way, too, that kind of, like, broke some, damaged some, rapport with some people. Yeah, back then, YouTube was. And it made the move to Twitch, and Twitch was really fun at one point, but then Twitch started becoming bigger and corporations came in and fucked that up. Now it's like ad apocalypse over at Twitch. You know, so then I wound up moving back to YouTube, but the damage is already done. Yeah, we can't have anything. So, fortunately enough, though, I still have some people from the past community that still talks to me to this day. Everyone's kind of around doing their own thing, you know, so and that's fine. So I do have a handful of people that I can reach out to. Yeah, I would say that ever since I started streaming and Pink actually ran into my channel, she literally is. She was always there. If there's anything that I could say, I appreciate it. Better yet, I still do. I would consider you day one. Because it's not like I did streaming my whole YouTube journey. I don't kind of like summarize my YouTube journey for you all. So I started YouTube way back in probably 2020, maybe 2015 or something. I was just fucking around with YouTube with no direction whatsoever. Just messing around. Then I wind up getting into anime gaming content as far as videos, and did like that for a good while, but the negativity in that community just kind of like turned me off enough to where I decided to try something else that was more FGC related, fighting game community related. Then I went from that to starting Nintendo streaming, and I've did that for a long time, and I wound up enjoying streaming more than I did making videos. Yeah, I was quite committed, and back then I had shitty equipment, like really bad, but I just kind of like fought through the pain. And I started streaming back, what was it, 20, I don't know, 2019? It was either 2018 or 2019, somewhere around, yeah, around there, right? Yeah, it's probably around there. 2016, 17. I did nothing but Nintendo streaming for a very long time. Started off with Mario Maker, grew into other Nintendo content-based games. And for a long time I've done it. More than anything else. And you know, bullshit happened with YouTube fucking everything up. Because my channel got kind of like rear-ended because of the stuff that Google was doing. So I moved over to Twitch for a while doing the Nintendo stuff. Twitch was fun until Ad Apocalypse took over with Amazon. So I wound up moving back over to YouTube. Started getting into Gacha Nintendo again, but slowly descended into the chaos of Gacha. And wind up falling into a deep Gacha rabbit hole, and here I am. So I appreciate it their way. So right now I've been doing it for a while, and I think I mainly did it out of pure boredom because I didn't have a career at the time. Yeah, I didn't have a career at the time. So I was more so a teacher's aide back a lot of years. I worked at my school district as a teacher's aide for 10 years. And the main reason why I did that is I felt like that school district was a place I would like to work as a teacher at. And so I build rapport, stick with them until an opportunity arises, and they gave me one. And 2 years ago, I started working as a 5th grade teacher. I wound up working with 4th grade this year. This was my first year ever teaching 4th grade, which is an extremely painful experience. Very painful experience. I'm getting used to it now. And it turns out that I've earned tenure this year. So that's just extra job security for me. So that's freaking awesome. I was shocked. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that drove me crazy. Until but I'm used to it now. So I'm excited for what's happening. But the question is, what the hell am I gonna do with my channels here? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hey, thank you for that, Way. I appreciate that very much. So right now I'm in this weird whirlpool of I don't know what the F I'm going to do, because I really want to focus on my career. But I don't want to just like abandon people on in the community, because I mean it's hard for me to stop streaming anyway. I just kind of reduce how much I want to do, but I like reaching out to you guys, and I appreciate you all. That's why even if I'm not streaming, I would always reach out to people in Discord, talk to you guys on Discord when I can, and whenever I'm able to stream, I'll stream. You know, to say hello and all that good stuff. So with that said, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this podcast thing is to give back to you all. You know, if it wasn't for the people that I interacted with, the viewers, you guys, I would have never existed in social media in the first place. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's imagine that. Like, I'll imagine that. That's insanity. And hell, shit, that would be insanely cool. I'm not gonna lie. But see, here's the thing. I mean, I know I'm not the best content creator. I'm not even that big on the totem pole, but it doesn't bother me. I know, right? That's crazy. It's quite the image. I'm never concerned about numbers. One thing that I told myself is I would rather be someone at the lower end of the totem pole than someone that blew up and became a prick. You know what I mean? Because it's easy. One could say they wouldn't do it if they grew. They wouldn't get a big head and become an asshole if they was to grow numbers. But sometimes there's that old saying, never say never, especially if they're in it for the money, strictly. I appreciate that. That means a lot, Pink. Thank you for that. And I believe it too. I honestly believe it too. I've always told myself no matter what I did, I wouldn't change who I am. Because I mean, I want to be the type of person where I wouldn't be any different off camera. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be any different off camera. I actually met one person before a viewer. I met a viewer actually out on, you know, out at a casino. And you know, like, I am the same person through and through. And the funny story is, and I'm sure Rowan wouldn't mind me telling y'all this, but Rowan is a sweet individual. She's a very nice lady. So we hung out at the casino because she was at her job for some kind of celebration for, I guess, like, meeting a milestone. And her old man was with her. And she warned me way ahead of time that her old man is a bona fide racist. And she got on him. She warned him not to do anything to upset me. That was when I got there, I swear that was the most awkward moment ever, because me knowing, okay, this guy's a bona fide racist, but I'm here and I gotta have a conversation with this guy. And but the funny thing is, nothing bad ever came of that. Not once. And to be honest, I'll give him credit. And I'll mainly say that because he didn't do anything to upset his daughter. He loved her that much. Now, am I saying that I will at least applaud him for that? I mean, I'm not a fan of people that are racist, but the reality, unfortunately, I turned that off. I didn't turn it on today. I'll turn it on next time I stream, though. Now, I would say this. I'm not a fan of it. Obviously, I don't find that acceptable. I know his daughter doesn't find it acceptable, but but I'm laughing at your comment right now. But you know what? He respected her enough not to try to do anything, you know, or say anything out of line. And there is one thing that I will say, it popped back into my mind about this whole thing about racism. Unfortunately, it's not like, if you think about it, people aren't born racist. They're not. They're not born racist when they grow up being around it and they're taught to be that way. You know what I mean? And I feel like in that situation, the fact that he didn't let his bias take control like that tells me that he may have been taught and brainwashed into being that. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I don't know. But that's my guess. And I never understood why that is either. But unfortunately, mankind can be quite destructive. And I agree 100% with what you're saying, Way. I agree 100%. I've always said mankind is more destructive than animals, because if you think about animals don't hate. They just live off of pure instinct, whereas humans, well, we tend to make our judgment based on more than just instinct. It's more so bias and preferences and whatever else. So that's why I always said that. And you have your good people, you have your bad people, and you have some that are just balanced, right? Or in between. I don't know how else to say it. Do I consider myself a perfect person? I'm far from that. I'm far from perfect, because I can be an asshole too sometimes. But one thing that I pride myself in is being as respectful as possible. In between is funny. Damn. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be racist tomorrow. But I'm not gonna be racist, but tomorrow I will. And you have some people that are like that. But the wild thing is you have people that are like that. I know I had to get on some of my fam about how they get about how they walk around and talk about, you know, Hispanics, right? Like, and they straight up call them Mexican and stuff, and I look at them like, you have to be like that. For all we know, they could be Puerto Rican. Like, not every person, you know, that's Hispanic is Mexican. I'll you know, like, we can't assume that. And some people want to talk about how certain people in other countries is taking up all the jobs. That's not true either. Half the time they take jobs that no one else wants. How is that stealing? Yeah, see how funny that shit is? That's exactly it. Yeah, they done took our jobs. They have taken the sandals off of my toes. Like, no, they didn't. They took the jobs you don't want. I don't think anybody, like, that's basically it. Either they took jobs that nobody else wanted, or they created a business based on something that people don't even like to do or want to do for the most part. Like lawn mowing services and shit like that. Quite a few people would pay for a service that they don't want to do. I mean, it's just economics. You can't knock them for that. If anything, we should knock ourselves for being lazy, because you decided to pay them to do something that you don't want to do. It really ain't. It really ain't, but some people just don't want to do it. I mean, shit. I'll mow the lawn. If there was one thing that I was scared of when mowing the lawn, is if I'd be imagining, I gotta be careful not to run over a rock, because the rock might shoot out from the other side and hit me in the head or something. I don't know how I came up with that. I don't know how I came up with that, but I did. That was me thinking wild. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Guess so. You know what? That's probably what it is. I ain't gonna lie. I got paranoid about lifting weights when I watched on that one Final Destination movie, when that dude was going in hard with the weights, and then the weights like just popped off the latch and then just crushed his head like a watermelon. That shit scared the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, oh my God, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to use this weight machine today? I'm like, yo, I'm not even lying to you. Oh shit. You know what? Now I see why this podcast idea thing might be fun. I'm not even going to lie. I could see how much fun I would have with this. Chatting with you guys about these conversations, and then getting people, getting a person on to speak about their experiences or a particular subject. I think that would be fun to hear the perspectives of other people within this space, right? So I think that is going to be the thing that I definitely would like to do. I already have some people in mind, but hey, if anybody wants to be part of that, you know, just let me know and we can set some schedules up whenever I decide to do them, so that we can make it happen and just turn it into a fun community thing. I think it would be great. Because actually my ass should have been asleep by now, and it's like 12:30. All right, great. You're in the Discord already, right? You're in the Discord already, right? Wait, because I think I might have seen you when I was not home. I was like out a majority of the day. when I posted that message about it, and I was just sharing my thoughts about it. I don't know if you was already in there or not. All right, perfect. So that was you. So, all right. So what I would do, I don't have an official date yet. Oh, okay. Nice. That's what's up. So I don't have an official date yet in terms of when I'm going to start this, because this week is probably going to be a little hectic. Well, actually, no, it won't. I would say if I was to start this, I would probably start sometime this coming week. But what I want to do before I get into all of that, I want to make sure I have a setup first. I'm thinking about talking to a few people about how to set that stuff up, because I want to make a border, like create a border and stuff for it, so I know someone that I'm gonna have to ask about how to go about doing that, because he CD made a really cool border of sorts for that sort of thing back when we used to, way back when a podcast thing was being done. Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, I still talk to CD, but I think he's been busy with stuff as of late. But I did get into contact with CD. So I guess whenever we're able to link up again, we will. We was playing a game of tag on Discord, but I know homie is pretty busy now, especially with the stuff that he's going through right now. So I'm hoping that I can get a hold of him soon. If not, I'll probably just make some shit up in the meantime. Because like I said, this is more of a casual experiment anyway. This isn't nothing that's going to be super professional or elaborate. I just thought this would be something fun to do with you guys. You know, my dumb ass didn't even dry my comforter. Oh boy, give me a second. Be right back. Go. I guess I'll let that run for about 30 minutes and hopefully it dries good enough where I could sleep without catching a cold. But I think it's gonna be fun. I really think it would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna get some ideas together. And before I even start anything, I make sure to have a lineup of people. So I got Way wants to weigh in on things. So definitely gonna put Way in the rotation. I already have plans of I already have someone else in mind too. He's a very colorful commentator. known as the legend Smurfy. His commentary is very, very colorful. I mean, so it would definitely be a funny time with him. He is, I appreciate that dude. That dude is I appreciate him. He's goated for sure. Me, but on only weekends. Oh, that's fine. I mean, honestly, when I do this podcast thing, I would strictly do it on weekends. I feel like weekends is just the best time. So I would put X-Zero on the list. Weekends is the absolute best time to do that. Like, it really would be. I feel like if people are interested, weekends would be beneficial. But then if anybody has a preferred time, I mean, I can always try to accommodate for that as well, as long as it's within a time where I can actually do that, I will. So, because there's quite a few people I want to do. Yap Fest would be nice. Hell yeah. They do the Yap Fest. Let's see, so let you know what times you could. Yeah, time zones does make it rough. I understand that completely. So depending on time zones, I would have to find a workaround. Which I don't think would be hard to do when summer comes around. Time zones are tough. So don't worry, Wei. I'm gonna find a way to make it happen. No pun intended there. Because like I said, if we can't do it right at that moment, you can give me those times for sure. I know I can definitely work something out during the summer months, because usually when it comes to summer, I'm up late all the time. So I mean, I can force it. I can brute force it over the summer. Yeah, the way would be found. Oh God, that got it. Yeah, so I'm not too concerned about that. So you can always share your times with me, and we could see if we can work some stuff out. Yeah. Now that I think about it, there was a... Damn, I wonder if I can even reach that person. Because that would be an interesting person to put on, because that was back when I had that other channel that I was effing around with a long time ago. Yeah, no problem. No problem. We'll work something out. I'm sure we can work something out. Like, funny thing is, I didn't even think about this. This was just some stupid idea in the back of my mind. I feel like, you know what? I feel like maybe the reason why I came up with this idea was just because of my situation with this with my career. I mean, the very fact that I've earned tenure kind of like opened my eyes to quite a few things, especially in terms of the work that I've been doing. Yeah. He yearns the Yap. Maybe so. Talk no jutsu. Talk no jutsu. Oh gosh. Oh no. It's a lot of... I see it's a lot of updates I'm gonna have to download. From HSR to God knows what else. Because HSR got their update going on, I'm sure. Because I mean, their anniversary is coming, is here now. It's officially it's officially April 20th. Not gonna lie, I want to look at what the hell's going on with with their anniversary. It's gonna be interesting. We're here. We are here. We're at 420. Now, the problem with me is I don't even know what the hell I want to do. I'm severely torn. Because I got the pulls to do whatever it is I want to do, but it's like I'm really at a loss right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some sleep now. I gotta go to work. My dumb ass didn't dry my comforter because I had usually like every Sunday I would wash my sheets. Like, as always, I can't sleep if I don't wash my sheets. Like, I just can't. Especially if I've been eating. Global passive? Damn. That's crazy. That's actually good. A global passive that negates debuffs. But you know what? Maybe I should. Yeah. Think about it. Alright, you know how they say you can't wear the same clothes like for too long because then your clothes you would get all itchy, right? Because you're just putting, you know, more germs and dirt back on you. That's why. No, I'm not a germaphobe. That's just a me thing. Not only that, I got allergies too, so that's another reason why I do it. You know, I got allergies too, so I don't want too many irritants to be around, too much irritants to be around me, or else it's hard to sleep. Damn. Dang nabbit. And speaking of hair, got myself a haircut. You know, got myself a haircut. You know, I had to get myself lined up, you know, like, you know, like General Thrag, you know what I mean? Gotta get lined up, bro. I bet you that shit ain't even dry yet. This thing. What was that? Dang, they kicked my ass out. They're like, you not playing. You're wasting energy. But you're almost the same way. You'll sleep if you don't have white noise. See? Like, there's always something, right? Let me just get the background noise in there. Yeah. See, there you go. I'm not tired. I'm a heavy sleeper too. I'm a very heavy sleeper. Very, very heavy sleeper. Like, to me, sleeping when a train goes by, that don't bother me. No, not really. I've done that a few occasions. I fell asleep with the light on. I fell asleep with the TV on. Train goes by. I fell asleep with music playing. I fell asleep when it was with a loud thunderstorm. I fell asleep. I just sleep, man. Nothing wakes me. That's kind of a scary thought. But nothing wakes me when I fall asleep but the alarm. So nothing's weird about that. I just don't want to. I need to be comfortable when I fall asleep. I can't sleep when it's hard to sleep with that, with irritants and everything. Damn. So all it takes is someone to open your door. Makes sense. They reached your domain and they entered your domain. That's why. They entered your field of vision. That's what happened. So I apologize if I haven't. Excuse me. I apologize if I haven't been playing any games or anything today. Like, I just got back from finished watching WrestleMania over a friend's crib since they had it for free. Cause I wasn't gonna pay for that. I ain't paying for no WrestleMania. Cause I knew it was gonna. I knew the first part was gonna be dog shit, which it was. Yeah, it was free, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Both days. Part 1 was shit. Part 2 is actually pretty good. Wrestling is falling off though. Like, Ruthless Aggression era and the Attitude era, best eras. Today's wrestling is, still has its moments, but it's pretty ad now. Good thing I did my lesson plans and shit, or I would have been cooked. I'm probably still gonna be cooked because I'm up too late. It's like almost, it's like a few minutes to 1 o'clock. But again, I apologize if I haven't done any gaming though. Nice. Good shit, AI. See, I think the objective for me with gacha gaming right now is fuck around with the rewards, the anniversary rewards of everything. I got the rewards I need to do for HSR. I need to do the events for Arknights. Arknights in Field. Check out the anniversary for Chaos Zero Nightmare because I do want to casually play that game for when the future event comes out, when they add co-op to Chaos Zero Nightmare, which is gonna be cool. It's probably gonna be like Slay the Spar. I bet it's gonna be like a Slay the Spar mode. Fire mode when you play with other people, which would be pretty damn dope. Oh, nice. So that's good. And then I'm just anticipating NTE. We got a ways to go. 10 days, but those 10 days are going to be a long 10 days. It's going to be a long 10 days. I'm trying to think of where should I do NTE. I'm probably just going to do everything on this channel, man. You know, like, it is what it is, shit. All of this double channel shit is too much work. It really is. After all, I accept where I am at now. I'm not worried about algorithm and views and subs. I just entertain whoever finds me entertaining. That's about it. Can you play story at least one day? One day will fly by. You can play story and at least one day will fly by. Yeah, that is true. But I can't play story for too long. Usually I'll play for about 2 to 3 hours and do it in a span of 2 or 3 days. Usually. If anything, we're organized. I want to focus more on building up future units so that I have them ready whenever I happen to get a particular character. Yeah, and Forest is probably still gonna be waiting. I'm like taking baby steps on Amphorius, man. Cause that shit's gonna be a grind. Cause it's gonna be hell of a grind. You know what? Alright. Let me check my clothes and I'm gonna do something stupid. Not dry yet. Yeah. Okay. Let's do something stupid today. Let's do something real dumb today. This is probably a dumb idea because that's a yep, but you know what? We're gonna entertain the thoughts. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. We're gonna see. Do I get where I get the vegetable dragon? Or are they gonna say, give me one of these? Like, better yet. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We're gonna see. Let's see. Better yet, I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here. Okay, it didn't show up today. Give me a second. We're entertaining this. Okay. I put the commands on. We're gonna see. Let's test this. Pink, remind me I need to stop being lazy and make a command list. Let's see if it works. Did I make it L or W? I don't even know. We're gonna see. See if it's working. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Did it work? Let's see if Wasted works. Yay. Alright, let's test Wasted. Test Wasted. I don't think I called it that anymore. Did I call it GTA? Let's see, it was GTA. We're gonna have to make this damn thing. Hopefully that shit don't play 3 times. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Rule number 1. Let's do something stupid. The timing of that. I say let's do something stupid and then we get the fun. Alright. Let's go. W or no W? Let's see. Let's go. Go ahead, do it. Whoa, hold up. Is that a red, brother? That didn't even hit the bunch of... Whoa, hold up. How the hell? That's earlier than usual.
Nice.
Nice. The timing, brother. The timing, brother. Is it fake? We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, bro.
Operation Team Z7 reporting in.
The timing is now to give you guys a warning about the commands. The timings with YouTube is worse than Twitch. That's the thing. You like the timings for YouTube is far worse than Twitch. So it's like it's almost as if you kind of like have to, if you have a gut feeling that the timing that you have to do it maybe like 5 to 10 seconds sooner, then you probably have to do it around that time. Because what it is, it's the latency between the stream and the data. So yeah. Yeah, I'm yeah, I said.
Your operator from Rhodes Island.
Oh.
Codename Snowshine.
We got a Snowshine copy.
Expert specializing in low temperature.
I'm gonna go to bed in a few minutes.
If you have a mission in the
I just wanted to see if I get this I only like I had a guarantee. I'm like real close to a guarantee. A 50-50 actually. Potatoes. Let's see. You know why. It's gotcha. There's your answer. What's up, Beatsaru?
Hi, Miss Stella.
Man, we got quite a few goals, dude.
Anfield Crisis Team.
Damn.
I represent the pack.
Is this a sign, brother?
As long as our contract stands.
Is this a sign? You got quite a few goals out of this. Plus the red.
No.
Let's see what we got cooking. I think that's the second copy for him. All right, let's find out if I win or I lose. All right, here we go. Oh, that's yo. I already got you. Yeah, I think that's an L, dude.
There's something else.
They got me. That is definitely a fall, bruh. They got me, dude. I think that's an L, man. Yeah, I think that's an L. Yeah, that's an L. Oh! Well, yep. We're gonna have to wait for Mifu. Yeah. Woo! I'm glad I didn't waste my pulls on that. Yeah, I know, right? She's not easy to use. I would have thought she would have been. Well, that's actually not too bad. I mean, like, that's a copy at least. Like, that's a copy at least. Oh, wait, she's max? Oh, that's good, actually. Good, that's pretty good. We're gonna go with, let's see the pick. Let's see the pick, bro. Nice. Nice. So what copy is that for her? So that's third copy? Oh, that's the third copy. Yeah, that's the third copy. We got the Goat Girl. Fluffies. Damn it. Yeah, that's the third. But hey, that's better healing. That's all I could say. You know, extra second. Hey, it'll take it. You know. Dang, 4 times. Yeah, that's 4 copies for her, man. Like, she's stalking me. Yeah, she's stalking me, guys. She's stalking me. That was funny. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to take that pull and like, shit, I wish I recorded that. But I'm gonna download that stream and just literally drop that shit. I got goated. I'm just gonna call it I got goated. I got goated, guys. Hey, maybe that means that might be a W for trying to get Silverwolf, huh? Maybe that's a sign. Oh, I know about the monthly. Yeah, I know about the monthly, so now I have to log in for the next 30 days to claim it. So every day, I gotta just simply log in, and then I get more barrels, right? So I'm definitely going to be doing that. I have to slap myself to remember. So it's getting late. But I had fun rapping with you guys. I reacted to NTE, talked about future plans and shared more about myself, among other things, and learned some even more about you guys. So you know what? W stream. Even though that summoning situation was a hard L, still a W stream. Still a W stream. I would give it that. It was still a W. So with that said, I gotta take my ass to bed because I do need to sleep. But I appreciate all of you guys for coming out. You all have a good night as well, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. So what I'll probably be doing if I have time, I'll stream tomorrow. If not, Tuesday would definitely be a good day for streaming. Because I know I'll probably be busy Monday. But I don't know, I might try to squeeze something in after, but it might be a late stream if I do. Because I just know it'll be pretty busy. But I appreciate you all. Sleep well, and thank you all for the positive vibes that you guys give me. You guys are a blessing. You guys are goated, and you all have a good night or day. And I wish you all a happy Monday, and I hope your day is just as goated as you are. Peace and God bless, guys. We out of here. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. That timing was superb. Damn it. I might have to actually use that too. Damn it. You guys take it easy. Peace and God bless. Awesome shit. See you later. Oh, and Pink, I don't care if you have to DM me. Remind me to put a command list together. So if I don't stream tomorrow, I could at least do that. You know, so I'll at least do that. So thank you guys again, and I can't wait to see you guys the next time. So to give you an idea of the time frame, if I don't stream tomorrow around 10 o'clock-ish, like around the time I just did, I will stream Tuesday and hopefully even sooner than that, so it's not so late on you all. Peace and God bless. See you next time. For real this time.